Hi, I'm Drew Tulumello, co-chair of Weil's Global Litigation Department. I'm thrilled today to be joined by Gabe Gross, a superstar intellectual property trial lawyer who will be resident in Weil's San Francisco and Silicon Valley offices. Gabe will be joining as part of the firm's intellectual property, technology, and science litigation practice group, and we're thrilled to have him on board. Gabe, it's really great to have you here, and welcome.
Drew, thank you. I am so happy to be here. Couldn't be more delighted to be joining Weil right now.
Well, let me ask you first, why Weil and why now?
You know, there's a few reasons. Right now, at a pretty late stage in one's career was not when I expected to be switching firms, but this is a law firm that I've intersected with over and over again throughout the course of nearly 20 years. And right now, the way the firm is leaning into litigation, investing in technology-based practices, growing in California, it just presents such a great opportunity, and I'm really excited to be part of it.
Well, that's great. And you will be joining with your colleagues, Doug Lumish and Jeff Homrig. What's it like to join with them?
It's terrific. These are two of the best trial lawyers I've had a pleasure to work with. Over the course of my career, we've become friends over working together for many years. We know each other's families, we trust each other. And I think one thing, despite having different styles, different approaches that we all share, is this relentless commitment to quality in our litigation practice and to winning. And that translates to good results for our clients.
Of the three who are joining, you are the newest to the Weil culture and people. And I'm wondering, what's your sense of the culture and the values here?
One is just the camaraderie that's really tangible among the partners here at Weil, and that's exciting to me. It gets me really enthused about taking cases to trial with this group of people. The second is this insistence and focus on the highest quality. We set the bar high for ourselves, and it's a universal commitment here. So the quality, the teamwork and camaraderie, and this rather entrepreneurial spirit for an established firm to commit to growing in the areas I practice in and in the geographies I practice in is really something that brought me over the threshold and convinced me I want to be a part of this.
How do you think about the role of culture and values in big law firm practice?
The culture that I want to be a part of and that I want to build in my own practice is one where people trust one another, are all working on common goals, can take risks in front of each other, have fun doing the job. And I see people here doing that. I look back at the course of my career, and the times I've been most engaged, had the most fun, is when all those things come together and you're working collaboratively for our clients in a way that's really enjoyable, really satisfying.
Let's talk a little bit about your practice. How would you describe your practice, your capabilities, your interests as an IP litigator?
Sure. It's, I feel really lucky to have the kind of practice I have because it's diverse. When I was a young lawyer out of college, I was focusing on life science cases as much as I could because that's my background. But I moved to Silicon Valley. I started working with some of the best high-tech companies in the world and got to know hardware and software. I get to do both today, and that's really exciting to me. And while I've done patent cases my whole career, the types of challenges our clients come with aren't limited to that. We get to do some of the most exciting trade secret cases, breaches of licensing cases, employee mobility cases, things that keep me really engaged and interested in my job because it's never formulaic. And what these things have in common is that innovation is always at the center of these cases. We get to meet really brilliant people doing our work, and the stakes matter. And that combination is really, it's really satisfying for me.
That's really interesting. Let's do a little forecasting. In the intellectual property space, what do you see as emerging issues or concerns that are on the horizon in the next 3, 5, 7 years?
I think now more than ever, innovative companies need to be viewing their ideas, their creativity, their technologies holistically. It's just not enough to rely on your patent portfolio, for example. You have to be thinking about all the ways you can protect and enforce and defend your rights, whether it's through copyright protection, whether it's through trade secrets, whether it's by enforcing your confidentiality agreements and monitoring your close collaborations and licenses with business partners. And then, of course, AI is changing everything, and it's changing it very fast. So everything we just described, all those different ways of protecting rights, apply fully to AI, and the lawyers who understand it are the ones that are going to be best positioned to help their clients succeed with it.
We've talked about a trial program for younger lawyers, mid-level associates, and you've expressed a deep desire to be very involved in that. Why is that important to you?
There's nothing quite like the thrill of being in court, talking to judges and juries, and having that extemporaneous experience. I love it. I love going to trial. I love leading teams and helping young lawyers learn how to master that art. And I have helped lead national trial programs, trial training programs over the course of years for lots of young lawyers too. And next to going to trial itself, it's one of the most satisfying things I do, but also getting to sit down with other veterans in the industry and hear them explain their tips and techniques and war stories as we all sit around and talk about trial skills. It's terrific, and I'm excited to help lead that at Weil and develop the next generation of great trial lawyers.
Wonderful. Well, Gabe, it's really a pleasure and an honor to call you a partner, and a warm welcome to the Weil Partnership.
Thanks, Drew. I'm so happy to be here.